Hey, good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday evening. I have to always think about which day it is. Hope everyone had a great day. Thanks again to those who hopped on this morning for the live Structured Out Sunday. Had a lot of great feedback, and it was great to see everyone so involved and so interactive. And just kind of enjoying that. A little bit of a break and that kind of unwind after kind of a really weird and awkward and different week, and maybe just a change for everybody as far as routines and what's going on, but also maybe a change fitness wise, whether maybe it's you're someone who hasn't been as consistent as you want it to be and you're trying to make the best use of this time, which is awesome. Congrats for doing that. But there's going to be some different sensations and feelings. Maybe you have been meaning to exercise and start a plan and just haven't known where to start, and now you're trying to start and you're trying a few different classes to get a feel of things and see what works. So the body might be a little stiff, a little achy, a little tired. That's normal. So that's what I thought today, and every Sunday actually I'm going to do that. Hey Tammy, every Sunday we'll do Stretch It Out Sunday, just have a day to kind of unwind, relax, keep things a little low intensity wise, and that way we can kind of we can still get our workout in and keep our consistency, but it's a little less impactful so that the body can have a chance to kind of unwind, recover from the work we've done throughout the week, let those changes sort of sink in and prepare us for the week ahead. So yeah, great job this morning, everyone. Thanks again for hopping on. Thanks again to those who hopped on with me on Facebook last night for my watch parties. Hey, Melissa, DJ starting from scratch. We watched over 3 hours of some great music, 70s, 80s, and 90s. It was a lot of fun. He does great stuff, so it was a good night. And then when that ended, I found another mixed show of a local DJ here in Barrie, DJ Remy Bond, to hop on with and check out. So it was a cool night, a good Saturday night at the club, but there was no cover charge. I woke up feeling great this morning. There was no pushy people around. I had lots of space. It was great. So hopefully, again, you're finding things that work well for you now. We've had a few days of this, and if it's not, that's okay. Tweak things, play around with some more things. Going back into the week now, back into Monday, again, as I mentioned in my first video, if you didn't see that, I talked about 5 ways to kind of work through something like this. It's on my Facebook feed, and I'll put it in IGTV probably later tonight. I'll start loading those videos so they're there to review. One of the things I talked about was routine. So if you don't have it already, try to take a few minutes today to look at your routine going forward as best you can. Obviously, like I said, if things aren't working, adjust them, tweak them, make them work better for you. But try to get into that routine, have a little bit of a schedule set, or at least a rough outline of it to know what you're looking to accomplish. If you have work goals, if you have the kids home and are trying to get through some learning and some play and spend quality time with them while they're home, obviously. Think of booking that stuff in, your workouts, book those in. Again, with all the classes and things going on, there's lots of opportunities to get that workout in, whether it's early morning, during the day, late at night after everyone's kind of settled down. Again, search around, see what works best for you. What I wanted to talk mostly about today, besides congratulate everyone, is I was kind of going through my WOW book. Todd Durkin wrote this. And basically his wow used to be a word of the week. Luckily, because the camera makes everything backwards, wow is wow. So it makes sense either way. Basically a word of the week. So he has 52 ways to motivate and inspire. And so it's set out as you can read the whole book, chapter to chapter, or you can pick and choose different chapters and see what works for you for that time period. You could do one a week for 52 weeks and have a year full of changes. And there's little action steps at the end. So I was just kind of flipping through and reviewing some of them, and I came across the chapter titled Choice. So it was 22 choices. So basically he was saying how everything in life basically is a choice. We choose what we're doing as far as work. We choose what we're going to eat that day. Hey, Patty. We're going to choose who we spend time with and what we do, and if we go to the gym or if we're not going to go to the gym. Life is full of choices, and a lot of them are, hey Joseph, Joseph will know this, a lot of them are, some of them are mundane, for lack of a better word, or automatic. It's choices we make every day. Am I going to brush my teeth? Yes, because I want healthy teeth. It's a choice we make, but it's sort of an automatic, repetitive choice. But there's some choices that are very important, or take a little more thought and concentration. Hey Kyle, how's it going? Thanks for hopping on. So we want to give them the attention they need. But with saying that, again, we make the choice of what goes on. So for example, a lot of you are choosing to join myself or the other great trainers online here to take some fitness classes, or to learn some information, or to listen to a bit of music, or hear a show or story or something, just again to get your mind off things. You're making that choice, and that's okay. We just want to make sure we're making the more good choices than the kind of negative choices, because that's what's going to keep us moving forward. So sometimes a choice is maybe accepting something or taking it on, but also a choice could maybe be to give something up if maybe it's holding you back from where you want to go. Again, with everything going on right now, there's lots of decisions to be made and choices to be made as far as how you live your day and how you make the most of this certain situation. What sort of news sources you take in, and all that stuff, and choosing to make that routine that we've talked about, and choosing to follow that routine, and then choosing to change it if it needs to be. But again, maybe some things need to be given up. Maybe your choice is to give up junk food, say. Maybe your choice is to give up so much social media in a day that maybe you chunk your time for it and use it with more of a purpose than just kind of scrolling aimlessly and getting sucked into that wormhole. That's a choice that you can kind of make, and then you can set up the systems to help you achieve that choice or create that choice that you're making, which helps you get to, hey Robin, helps you get to those, again, those goals. Those choices help you get to those goals. So if you have a specific goal that you're reaching for, then the choices you make should help progress you toward that goal. If they're not, then again, you need to take a second and reflect and look at your choices, or again, maybe choose to cut some things out that are maybe pulling you the opposite direction. Maybe you're going to choose to not say yes so much. If you're trying to help people and please everybody, that sometimes pulls you this way when your goal is back this way. So you want to make choices that are going to impact you, because the better you can impact yourself, the better you'll be able to impact people around you. So always staying on that course as best you can. So he just had a few examples. Again, I went through a couple of them, but just some choices that we have to go through each day. If you guys want story time later, just let me know and I'll hop back on. I do a really good green eggs and ham. So just a few choices. How should I spend my off hour? So again, how should I spend my time home in social distancing? How should I be spending my time? Should I spend my money on buying blank? Should I buy this? Is it going to help me get toward that goal? Is it going to help me progress as I want to, or is it just sort of a patch to help me feel better for now, and then whatever I'm trying to kind of overcome or cover up is going to come back later on? What should I eat for my next meal? Again, that's a choice that we all make. If we can make the choices in advance and plan and prep for that, it's one less of a stressor to really have, because it's already laid out for you. You've chosen in advance what meal you're going to have or what food you need to prep. And again, that sets you up for maybe having more time to work to that goal, because you've prepped in advance and have made that choice, not sort of last minute of what we're going to have. And a lot of times, as I'm sure a lot of you know, if it's last minute choice, the choices tend to maybe not be as good. Maybe it's a choice for fast food because I don't have the time to go home and cook, I'm tired, or we're out already, let's just get something on the way. Sometimes if we don't make the choices in advance, then the quality of choice goes down. I almost said the choice of choice. Just a couple more here. Should I attend that conference? Personal development. If you don't have a lot of funds, conferences and workshops can be a bit pricey, but you have to kind of look at the choice, does it pay off in the end? Does it get me going toward that goal through networking and information I'm going to learn, and meeting up with old colleagues and building those connections, that again, the networking that's going to help progress us forward. Maybe it's something like, should I write my book? I know Joseph was on earlier, if he's still here, but he made a choice to launch a podcast this year, which I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to be one of his guests tomorrow talking about some of this COVID-19 and how we're handling. So stay tuned to my socials. I'll be posting that out tomorrow. That's an exclusive here, but don't tell. But he made that choice to finally kind of sit and buckle down and launch that podcast. And it's growing his brand and awareness. And also he's spreading his message even farther out than he was before, based on the worldwide platform that is a podcast. Should I read a book? Should I read that book? Is it a book that's going to help me? Is it a book that's going to give me that maybe escape or better feeling? Or is it something that's really not, maybe I've read similar books already, if it's a self-help book. Maybe I just need to focus on what I've already learned and try to apply some of that first. So those sorts of different choices, like we said, big choices, little choices. We make them every day, so many. Trying to, again, if we can have some planning and preparation, or making some choices in advance sometimes is helpful for some people. Thinking of making your choices of what you're going to wear tomorrow, laying out your clothes the night before. If you're going to the gym, maybe choosing the night before to pack your gym bag or have your gym clothes right there so they're ready to put on. So you don't have to kind of fiddle through things and try to find everything in the morning when maybe you're rushing and trying to fit it in. And then it turns into, wow, I can't find my shoe. I've only got one shoe. I can't go to the gym now, so I'll try tomorrow. If you can get it done the night before, you're going to, hey, Lisa, how's it going? You're going to set yourself up for more of that success. So trying to make the choices in advance as best you can, planning and preparing to help those choices come to fruition, and thinking of those choices being in line with your goals. So now the big choice that's out there right now is choosing how you respond to what's going on. Hopefully your choice is to, like I've been talking about and so many out there, just kind of hitting it head on, upping your health, upping your fitness, upping your nutrition, improving your sleep. Again, learning that skill, hey Jenny, or things you've been meaning to, kind of something you've been wanting to do forever but don't have the time. Hopefully you're choosing to take things head on and make the most of this opportunity. Find the silver lining where we can, rather than choosing to maybe get too sucked into that negativity and the news and so much media and so many numbers and research this and findings. Everything's coming at us so quickly. It's so easy to choose to kind of get sucked in that way and feel a little more down in the dumps about it, or not so positive about it. And we really need to flip the switch and focus on choosing to make the most of this time and really focusing in on ourselves. Again, I mentioned it before, I think in my first night, Todd Durkin from the book, Peter Twist both say a leader of one, a leader of many. If you can't lead one, you can't lead any. So now's the time to really tune into yourself, make those fitness goals, buckle down on your nutrition, get rid of that bad food you don't want to have in the house anymore. Look at your sleep patterns, pick one or two things and start getting that ball going forward. And the better you become, the better you can perform, then the better able you'll be able to help those around you at your home or at work or in the community. Let's start that process going. So again, you can choose how you respond to this pandemic and the situation we're in right now. So trying to think positive choices, again, choosing to make that routine every day so that you stay focused and stay on path and stay moving towards your goals, because we don't want to stop now and then try to play catch up when all this sort of clears out. Again, make use of this time. I'm in the same boat, guys. There's been stuff haven't done or done as much as I wanted to because the time wasn't there, and now it's here. So I'm trying to make it. That's why I'm on here twice a day for the last 5 days now, 4 or 5 days. I've been wanting to do more of this. Now I'm trying to make it a priority because I like sharing things with you guys and seeing all your little faces because you're avatars. But it's good to connect with everybody and also to share that information with everyone out there, and again, try to help us all progress forward. Because like I talked about yesterday, we're all a community now, regardless of where you're living. There's people on my feeds tonight from Nova Scotia, from Acadia, from West Coast, from down the street, from Ottawa. I'm in Barrie, if you don't know. They're all over the place, but we're all in the same community right now of trying to work together to overcome this. The country is essentially like it always was, but now it's a community, even a tighter community of trying to overcome this and get through this on the other side. So you can choose to be a thriving member of that community, or you can choose to kind of stick to yourself and maybe get a little too bogged down with things, and maybe not come out so great on the other side of this. It's your choice, gang, and I know you guys are going to make the best choice. That's why you're here watching this stuff. That's why you're doing the workouts online. That's why you're cleaning things up at home and getting better. Thanks, Patty. Good to see you too. We'll talk to you soon. So making those choices and choosing to make the most out of this situation. Again, my sort of mantra or tagline for this is let's come out of this even better on the other side than we went into it, and at such a higher level that no one's going to realize what's coming at them when we get to the other side of this. Let's try to dial things in. Again, pick one thing, focus on it for now, get yourself moving, get that momentum going. As one thing improves, that's going to have little effects on these other little things, and then you can focus your attention to the next thing. And then again, that'll spread out. It's all kind of that snowball down the hill effect. It's going to grow and grow and grow. And everything has an effect on everything else within your health and wellness and fitness and mental health and everything. It's all tied in together. We're kind of one system with so many different compartments. So the more we can tweak things and make improvements, everything else is going to kind of follow suit. So again, guys, so just kind of an action step that's in here. Each chapter has an action step to go with the word or the theme of the chapter. So it says, what choices can you make today that will help propel you forward professionally or personally? Maybe it is choosing to do something. Maybe it is choosing to eliminate something. Either way, it involves a choice. What do you choose to do? How do you choose to respond to this? How do you choose to go forward? What do you choose to bring in? What do you choose to get out to make you the best version of yourself, to be operationally fit like I try to get my clients to be, so you're ready to handle the everyday stressors that come up. And then if something happens to come up again like this down the road, we're better able to handle it. We're better able to respond to it, hopefully prevent it from dealing with it at such a high level. But again, at least if we put the choices in place to have those systems and that lifestyle in place that we want to have, we'll have a better chance of succeeding in all things we're doing. So again, guys, hopefully that makes a bit of sense and resonates with you a little bit, and you can take from that. If you have any questions about choice making or not sure maybe which way to go, feel free to reach out. I'll try to add assistance where I can, and if not, I'll refer you to someone that maybe can give you a little more of an expert advice depending on what your questions are. But again, use the community, reach out to people around you, reach out to spouses, reach out to friends, use that support system, that community, so we can all help each other get better. So Robin, a question here, it's called The Wow Book by Todd Durkin. It's 52 ways to motivate your mind, inspire your soul, and create wow in your life. So it's 52 chapters. Each chapter has his wow used to be word of the week. They were emails. That's how we started doing them, and it turned into a book. So again, it can be read chapter to chapter, or you can just kind of flip through them and pick one that works best for you. I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon, and I think Chapters has it different places. So if not, reach out. I can get a hold of Todd and see what's working. I have an extra one. Maybe I'll do like a giveaway or something. I have a couple of these, so maybe I'll think of something fun for a giveaway to do. But that's it, guys. Yeah, just wanted to hop on, talk about choices, think about the choices you can make to make the most out of this situation, and again, make you the best version of you can be. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy, social distance, wash your hands, eat well, sleep well. Sleep is so important in our recovery. Get active, get fresh air. Did you get your fresh air break today? If you didn't, go try to get one. And if you did, again, go for another one. It's okay. I'll write you a note if you need it. All my best to everyone. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. I'll post my lineup for tomorrow. I think I'm going to chunk my workouts into a little bit different format going forward, since we'll have 5 days a week this week to come up. So I'll post that later tonight, but 9 a.m. Eastern time is my next workout, and I'll see you tomorrow night at 6, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and the rest of this week. Let's go get it, guys. Take care.